God morning, you guys. It is February 2nd. We have Jesus calling. I am renewing your mind. I'm renewing your mind. Not me, God, Jesus. Jesus is renewing your mind. He's renewing my mind. He's renewing all of our minds. Let's see what that talks about. Let's see what that means. When your thoughts flow freely, they tend to move toward problems. God's saying that when we're fully liberated, right? When we're allowed to really just go crazy, go wild, do whatever we want, right? We tend, it's in our human nature to just go towards issues, to go towards problems, to try to solve things, right? Because we're made in God's image, because we are creators, when we have full right over ourselves, when we have full autonomy over our body, right? When we have the free will that God gave to us, God's saying that just in our human nature, we tend to move towards problems, which can cause more problems. Your focus gets snagged on a given problem, circling round and round in attempts to gain mastery. Let me read that one more time. That was weird. Your focus gets snagged on a given problem, circling round and round it in attempts to gain mastery. That's so true. I feel like a lot of people say they're not perfectionists, but a lot of people are perfectionists. We want things to be how we want them to be in the best way that they possibly could be, right? And some people aren't like that. Some people are just like, let me just do it, and then it's gonna get done, right? But then even when it gets done, we're still gonna be thinking about it. We're still gonna be thinking about these problems, right? We're very problematic. Just humans are like that because we're always just thinking about these issues in our lives, how to improve them, how to fix them, right? But that's not our job. Let's see what God says about that. Your energy is drained away from other matters through this negative focus. Worst of all, you lose sight of me. So when we look at the world's problems, we're looking away from God. It's an active decision. It's an active decision to look away from the left and look to the right, right? Look to our own problems, look to how to improve them, right? And most of these problems in our lives are problems in our lives that affect us, and that's why we're so hyper fixated on them. I don't have enough money, I don't have this, I don't have that, right? It's all about our wants, it's all about our desires, right? And how to fix those desires, how to get to them, right? And in doing so, we lose sight of God. We lose sight of where these desires even come from, of why we're even living, right? A renewed mind is presence focused. Train your mind to seek me in every moment, every situation. A renewed mind is presence focused, right? When we have a renewed mind, when we have a mind that's solidified in Jesus Christ, in God, right? We're no longer looking at our problems. We're no longer looking at the past to see if we did things correctly, and we're no longer looking at the future to see if we can do things to the best of our ability, if we can, so that we can just get the most out of whatever it is, right? We're looking in the present. We're looking in the moment, right? In this God-given moment that the Lord gives us. Train your mind to seek me in every moment, every situation, guys. And when you live in the moment, when you're living in that current time, right? When you're really focusing on yourself, on your relationship with God, then you can truly grow, right? You're not going to grow by looking at the past to get better. You're not going to grow by looking at the future to get better. You're going to grow by looking at Jesus in the present, how he is moving you right now at this very moment. Sometimes you can find me in your surroundings. A littling bird song, a loved one's smile, golden sunlight. Just as I was saying, guys, you got to look at Jesus in the moment. A littling bird song, a loved one's smile, golden sunlight. These could all be like what do they call it? Personifications of Jesus, right? Of his love. At other times you must draw inward to find me, right? You have to dig deep, right? You can see these outward appearances of God, but he's in you too. You have to find the God in you, right? At other times you must draw inward to find me. I'm always present in your spirit. Seek my face, speak to me, and I will light up your mind. Seek my face, speak to me, and I will light up your mind. All these things, well, they won't even be problems. They won't be trials. They won't be tribulations once you truly find Jesus in your heart. Let's see where this comes from. Romans 12:2. Do not conform any longer to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will. Hebrews 3:1. Therefore, holy brothers who share in the heavenly calling, fix your thoughts on Jesus, the apostle and high priest, whom we confess. And then Psalm 105:4. Lord to the world and his strength, seek his face always. That is February 2nd. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys learned something about that. I will say amen.